The whipped tongue graft. This is common with nursery crops or woody ornamentals. Two cuts on the scion and the rootstock. The first cut is at an angle, while the second cut is made in a reverse direction running parallel. You tie the pieces together firmly, and again this is done during winter months. As you can see in the picture, you cut it once and you cut it again so it fills in and has a little bit more security. The side veneer graft. This is common in harder root plants like rhododendrons and is popular with conifers, especially the dwarf varieties, for example, the blue Colorado spruce. Once again, done in dormancy. A shallow cut is made to the rootstock to remove a small piece. The scion is cut 1 to 2 times to get the shape of the rootstock. And remember to always tie and seal firmly. The cleft graft. The rootstock is sawed off at a right angle. The root is then split to make a cleft with a sharp tool. Two scions are being used, both cut at a wedge angle to be inserted on opposite sides of the cleft. Seal off the entire surface with grafting wax. Usually, one scion will grow faster than the other. Prune out the weakest one after one growing season. Common examples. Tomato plants are commonly grafted because they are more disease resistant, especially in the soil. They are more stress tolerant and can take up more water and nutrients. This example is done by using a single cleft graft. The scion and rootstock should be similar in size, and the rootstock is secured prior to inserting the scion. Newly grafted plants should be placed in a chamber with 90 to 100% relative humidity with no light for the first few days. Days 5 to 7, you should begin dropping humidity and increasing light so that it can be put back out in the greenhouse with other growing plants. Exotic grafts. Expert botanical grafter Axel Erlandson was born in 1884. He lived his life as a farmer but grafted trees as a hobby. Axel was an expert in controlling how the trees grew and being able to control the rate of growth and the path of it. He is most known for his tree circus that began in the 1920s. He created over 70 types of unique trees, while around 20 are still here today. The example on the bottom right is called the basket weave tree. It was created from 6 American sycamores. Here are some more examples. The four-legged giant was made from 4 American sycamores and started before 1928. The revolving door is made from a single box elder, and the emblem is made from 3 American sycamores. Questions. What are the advantages of its uses? Grafting, of course. A. More disease-resistant roots. B. A higher yield. C. Asexual propagation. Or D. All of the above. Question 2. What conditions are necessary to achieve a successful graft? A. A dark, damp space with closely related plants. B. Hot temperature and bright light with closely related plants. C. During the mid-growing season, to graft, of course. Or D. None of the above. What is the example of this to the right? A cleft graft. A. B. A whipped tongue graft. C. Side veneer graft. Or D. A splice graft. If you pick D, all of the above, for question 1, you are correct. Number 2, a dark, damp space with closely related plants is necessary for a successful graft. And 3, B, a whipped tongue graft is shown to the right. Here are my sources. Thank you.